Hello and welcome to another Infobots podcast. This is episode 003 and I am your host, author Frederick Fishman. Today and every day we are sponsored by me, so for all the links to my books and apparel and gear, you can go to the main Infobots website at infobots.com. That's spelled with two T's at the end, INFOBOTTS.com. You can also help us out and show your support for this podcast by visiting our Patreon page at Patreon, patreon.com/Infobots podcast. Okay, let's get started. Did you know what FRBs are? The very first FRBs, or fast radio bursts, were discovered in 2007 by the Australian Parkes Radio Telescope located in extreme southeastern Australia. So, what is the definition of an FRB? Well, they are strong but very brief radio pulses or signals that last only for milliseconds. Estimation is that several thousand per day can be heard or detected every day over the entire sky. Since 2007, there's been intense speculation as to what these FRBs really are. What are we really hearing? Are these radio signals, colliding stars or galaxies, exploding massive black holes, or some alien adolescent operating a ham radio transceiver on the other side of our Milky Way galaxy, playing tricks on us just for a giggle? First of all, here's what they sound like. I will repeat this with very short recordings that'll be put together that are faint, so you'll have to listen carefully. So this is what FRBs sound like. Some of the FRBs are coming from inside our own galaxy, but even more are coming from outside, with galaxies stretched out billions of light years away from us. The guess is these radio signals are not coming from black holes or from bright explosions of stars or from cosmic strings. They could be coming from the merger of all of that. Astronomers speculated early on of white dwarf stars or neutron stars. We're getting a bit too far in the weeds, sorry. But here is the latest speculation about the origin of these mysterious bursts of radio signals from space. The crust or outer surface of a neutron star is thought to be 1,000,000 times stronger than steel. And when that crust suddenly shifts, or is jolted, or slips, much like a landmass here on Earth causing an earthquake, this shift in the neutron star's crust is big enough and strong enough to generate a brief burst of radio energy that we detect here on Earth billions and billions of light years after that crust has slipped. That's right, a space star earthquake. That is the theory, at least today now. Will we prove this theory or come up with something else to prove these FRBs are generated instead by intelligent sentient beings from distant planets or galaxies? But this is what is bombarding the Earth every single day. Very fast radio signal bursts from deep space. Now you know. Thank you for listening. We hope you will support our efforts to bring you this daily Infobots podcast. You can help us out by visiting our Patreon page at patreon.com/Infobots podcast. And join us again for another episode of the Infobots podcast. Bye-bye.